sleep, and the other is travel. One is to bandit up in the hills. One is to love your neighbor till his wife gets old. Okay, well, what are we doing today? Yeah, today is a little creaky. You know, I noticed my view count is pretty damn low. Kind of doing the same thing again and again and again, day after day after day. Oh me, oh my, what's it come to? What's the world come to? Whoop, whoop, kitty's about ready to jump up. So, I have to move over here. Yeah, I probably shouldn't call this philosophy. I should probably call this babbling at this point. What has been drawn since you guys have last seen? Let's see. Unless Kitty has something to say. I think I'll say something about influences. Just general influences. Influence things people have upon one another. I've got this orgish guy, kind of thin, wiry dude. I got my Hathor figure right there. I got a monitor lizard right there. He's kind of my first downside earthly creature. Not certain what else I'm going to do at the earthly creature part of things. And, yeah. What to say? What to do? Got my coffee. I won't be able to get on Nicorette Gum until tomorrow. I think tomorrow. So I bought my 6th pack of cigarettes that I'm going through. And as far as drawing any more down below here, I think I'm going to call it quits. It's there's one other space right up here that I wanted to put something in, and I just wasn't sure what. But I think I'm just going to put a shadow man, just a shadow up there. And so I need to pull up the screen. It was great. I found this image of a guy mountain climbing, but the thing that looks so great is his shadow. The shadow looks kind of like a thin demonic character. So I'm going to put him in. And I'm all alone in my tiny chat room. It's only been 3 minutes. So why would I think that it needs anything else? La da 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 da. La da 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 ba ba ba. Yep. In case you guys didn't know, I'm a hell of a Doors fan. Anyway, I was thinking about influences of things and why I maintain a transhumanist idealism. And it's because I want us to evolve into kitties. That's right, kitty. Everything's about the cat. Oh yeah. Fat cat in a top hat thinks he's an aristocrat. Well, that's crap. That's crap. That's crap. Alright, that's going to go that direction there. And I'm slowly putting this character in. But yeah, influences in general. The influence of one particular thing, such as Star Trek. Star Trek, you know, Deanna Troi in The Next Generation influenced people to become psychologists. Geordi influenced people to become engineers. Other ones wanting to be pilots, and just the whole idea that writers and actors can get together and influence the dreams of people and then actually influence the outcome, their actual behavior, is absolutely amazing to me. And then to think about our little microcosm, our little philosophical world here on the tubes, how we influence one another. Not saying that I am a heavy influence, but who knows? You know, some people have expressed that I've put forth a pretty heavy influence, but I don't think I'm influencing anyone's career choice. Maybe, who knows? All right, we've got a little shadow man in there, and I think I'm ready to move on to the earthly creatures. So I'm going to draw my little lizard down here a little bit more. Finally, I've got some reference material, and I'm not just making stuff up out of my head. Anyway, my shadow man wasn't as representative of the drawing, or of the shadow I found on the mountain climber. But I did find an image of the lizard. I believe it's a Western monitor. And I used to own a Western monitor, and I named it Ipite. And the reason I named it Ipite was because the when I once I once hung around deaf people, even took a few sign language classes in my day, and one of them was saying, it sounded like this: "Because I'm deaf, don't mean I'm stupid." And that translated of, just because I'm deaf doesn't mean I'm stupid. And all I heard was, "Ipike, Ipite, I'm deaf." All I heard was Ipite. And my lizard couldn't hear me, and so I figured it was deaf, not only cold-blooded, but deaf. And so I named it Ipite based on that. I hope no deaf people are offended by my stating that. Boy, do I think I'm funny. Mr. Fucking Hilarious. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got a guest. Got a guest in the room. Maybe the guest will type something, maybe not, who knows. Maybe they'll lead me on a philosophical journey today of meandering, so I'm not just talking about influences in general, but more specific influences. going to draw this? How am I going to draw this? Yeah, I don't think I'll have a lengthy video today. I think I'll cut it short a little bit early, depending on if anyone docks in the room. Alright. Cat's posted up on my crate here. And we are rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. Yeah. Man, that last lizard leg is about the whole size of the front lizard leg. I have to draw all that. Anyway, yeah, so I was just thinking about how people, as minor as trig, just a text entity, can influence the way we think. And how much I and so many people are using the term stochastic, which Anton got from some author and used in his dialogue as a defense for free will. And how people, border up and babble things relative to Gary's philosophy and Zombie Picture Show putting his 2 cents in worth, and Conference Report and To Be Serious, and the regular gang that seems to be the gang that's out causing havoc. And then like Crazy Cat is talking. I'm doing these weird kind of interview dialogues with people here on Tiny Chat, whom I wouldn't have met if I hadn't started this. We have filmmakers like Migrant Fleetwood, who is an incredible acrobat. And just the influence of art. If it's not Conference Report dressing up like a rabbit at times, then it's maybe a drawing by Amanda. The whole transsexual group really influenced the way I like to talk about things. Let me get over here. Oh. Only one guest in the chat room. They're not saying much. So what do I do about quiet people? One is to quit my video chat. One is to simply ignore that. They're commenting now. Plop, 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 plop. I'll be over there in just a moment to read your comment. Blah, blah, blah. Just the impact of music on our culture, movies on our culture. The arts give the spice to life. I wish I was part of the next generation myself and actually producing, like high and intense digital animated art. Life would be a lot different for me. Then I would be a Starfleet a Starfleet operator, living in the future, using cutting-edge technology for my art, instead of staying back in primitive zone, the primitive zone, the primitive zone. What can I say? What can I say? What can I do? Alrighty, what do we have here? You know, I might get the regular characters in here. A might be coming back. A likes to say a few things every now and again. Almost there. Almost there. Just drawing this back leg. Need to stay in the zone while the zone's coming, while I'm flowing. Oh, so on Skype on this computer. Alright. Das Poof. Dis Poof writes much. I forget what I was talking about, where that would make sense. You said I wasn't saying much. Oh. Yep, that's right, you weren't saying much. And now you did. Now you're super talkative. That was a whole complete sentence there. Worthy of my breaking my form. And they're typing a little bit more. But, space, time, and dimension. Space, time, and dimensionality are all such critical aspects of our being. And what is to say about death, where some believe in an immortal soul with a heavenly paradise, a garden of delights, and others believe that life simply comes to its end. And what is it that I believe? Well, something in between. Something not quite either. Nope. Nope. Just seems like there's more to the story as opposed to nothing. And I wouldn't have said it. I come from an atheistic background, as you know. I've dealt and wrangled with all the logical reasonings that the rest of y'all deal with. Came to the same base conclusions that y'all deal with. And then my life was turned around, and I don't know how come it was so profound, but it really was. Dun, dun, dun. This poof. What are you trying to make fun of there? Mocking me. Only the way that you can. Alright, what do we have here? I think the belly bows down a little bit more than I'm portraying it. Trying to get this lateral line. There's a lateral line running up the side of the lizard, like a big long stripe. It's more like a curve where its scales bow a little bit. I'd show you the reference material, but then that would take away from the overall wow that y'all will experience when you see the finish. Oh yeah, I don't want to ruin that. No, no siree, no, 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 no. No way. It's $2,000. But I do want a detailed lizard, and why do I want a detailed lizard? Because I know a wildlife painter who thrives on detail in his wildlife, so I want to paint every scale that I can, every fold and every wrinkle. It's going to be tough. He's really used to using acrylics, and I don't tend to use acrylic for high detail, but I don't know, I have painted some serpentine entities before, and they turned out okay. They weren't too shabby. Somehow that front leg just feels like it's way too far back. Like I've got to redraw this front leg. Then if I do that, I got to redraw the back leg. Damn this thing. I know I've elongated it too much. What was I supposed to do? Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Hate to do it to myself. Hate to have to redraw a whole damn lizard leg. It's just got to be done though. Something is just off. Something is just wrong here. Oh, great. Well, back to the drawing board. That's just the perils of being an artist. You have to redraw things at times. Oh yes, more typage. Someone has something to say about something. And I'm going to read it here in just a moment. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Man, and I spent so long drawing that leg yesterday. My off hour. Just to go back to the drawing board. The drawing board. I'm your freedom man. You don't know how lucky I am. I just happen to be a real wealthy rock star. So you all are poor peasants drowning in the sand. Sup, you're already on the drum board. Yep. Hey, Gratex is in the room, everybody. Gratex, everybody. Gratex. Haven't had an interview with Gratex. Maybe Gratex will dock. It's got to be late where Gratex is, but Gratex wants to dock. He didn't say he wants to dock, but I can tell. He's got a psychic vibe. There's a psychic vibe going on. Says Gratex wants to dock, and he best do it because they're 24 minutes in. We only have 50 more minutes of rambling. And, oh great, he claims he has no working mic, which is an old Scottish excuse for I'm busy masturbating. since the internet came about. Huh. Well, guess that's sufferable. We'll have to deal with it. We're left with just Gratex text. So we can all see him. Maybe that's what I'll do, is I'll turn the YouTube channel around so everybody can see his camera, just to prove that he was in the room. Just for proof. Proof. Gratex proof. That would be great. Well, it'd be great if you docked anyway. Even if I can only see your face. You know, proof that it's actually you that's lying to me about the mic and not somebody else lying to me about the mic. That would be gnarly. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Poor Gratex dead and gone, left me here to sing his song. Pretty little girl with a red dress on. Poor Gratex dead and gone. He's only in text. Well, Gratex, how does that work? You have a mic for YouTube. How come that mic doesn't work here on TinyChat? What kind of line are you pulling, buddy? 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 I personally think Gratex himself would have much more to type than what he's typed, or that have actually inspired him to get the mic. Get the mic. Get it working, blood. Say, blood. Say, blood, you want to ride in my bad chariot? Oop, you guys aren't even watching. Leaving you out to dry. Alright, still no action in the text room. Means Gratex is fuddling to put his wiener away. Sorry to say that shit. I think it's kind of funny. Okay, dookie. Okay, dookie. Blah, 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 blah. So, yep, I need to stop calling this philosophy, because it's not philosophy at this point. If I can't get people to talk philosophically, what am I to do? Gratex, maybe you can type to me your concept of subjective value as it, relates to your subjective thoughts on the matter. Maybe you can draw from your subjective self and type something about your subjective self. Therefore, you and I can collaborate on a movement against the erroneous conclusions of strict objective morality. Well, what other kind of value is there? Well, there's aesthetic value, and there's, according to Gary, there's nothing but pain value, pain and pleasure value, and, but no, I hear you. I hear you. What other kind of value is there? I'm just throwing out tidbits your way. You must have bumped into the critics of your thoughts there. Yep. We supposedly have Gratex in the room. Okay, well, that leg is essentially redrawn now. Just darkening it in a tad. Nice lizard leg. Yeah, I'm not getting too many views, Gratex, so it's your job to find a damn microphone. Get posted up. It's your job to make the value of this objective video a little bit better than it is now by joining in. But I mean, do tell. How is it that you have a mic that works on YouTube but doesn't work on Tiny Chat? Is it a microphone that is not an internal microphone to your computer? Sounds like he's got an answer. I'll just have to wait just 1 second to read that answer, though, because I'm in the flow real quick. Laying down some quick shadow lines. A little shadow work here. Certain since it's Gratex, it's a great answer. I use my phone to record YouTube videos. Oh, I see how this webcam works on here, although nobody can hear me on the other sites. So what, you're using a browser on your phone to watch me? Is that kind of what's up? Hey Gratex, how would you like to buy one of my paintings for $1,000? You know, a smaller painting than this one. You know, really fund the cause, fund the art cause. Winter time is the worst time to sell paintings, in my experience. Leave me dead in the water. Oh well, what am I gonna do? Alright. Well, I shan't piss people off by going too far over a 30-minute marker. Let's see, he types, I'll see how this webcam mic works on here. Oh wait, there he is. I see him. It's proof. It's proof he's there. Alright, he's looking better than ever. Gaunt, even. Gaunt. I would have described Gratex as gaunt. Gratex, your chin's gone. Your double chin is absolutely absent. You vacuumed it away. It's like you've had liposuction. It's fabulous. Way to age well. Way to, the sophisticated brow curl and everything. Just what we have to expect from the sophisticated workings of a great man, such as Gratex himself, who's been on the airwaves since I've started here. Since I believe 2007. Is that when you got started, Gratex? 2007? A little later, 2008? 2006? Huh. Right on. Holy shit, he got started well before I did. Well, right on. So, Gratex, do you have any symbols or icons you think I should add into hell before I'm done wrapping up my hellish experience here? I need to continue smoking. Maybe turn you to the smoking side. Read what you're going to type. Oh, yes, I'm excited. Now, are you typing into a phone right now? Were you texting that answer? No, you have a keyboard. Oh, you have a screen. Oh, look at that. So that computer, you're saying, doesn't have a mic. It just doesn't have a mic. That's crazy. Yeah, I almost heard you say something. I saw you lipping it. Oh. Yep, that's the one you click. You're not hearing anything when you talk there. I'm not seeing any of the bars move. Oh boy. Oh. Just for proof, everybody. Let's get Gratex on the camera for proof. Come on, get in there. Are you showing it? Is he on? Yep, we got him on there. Yep. A French computer. Who would have thought? A French computer. All right. Well, we scared off the other guests. It's just an intimate interaction now between Gratex and myself. And I've long sought to actually have a live dialogue with Gratex. Of course, I would have hoped for sound. But you know, just having his presence, I'll have to suck it up here a tad. Logitech sounds French. Oh, yeah, it does kind of sound French. Ah. Well, what to say, what to do. He has a standalone mic. He'll have to look for it while I jibber jabber. So while I'm on my smoke break, he'll go looking for the mic so we can see if we figure something else out. What I should do is probably just call this one quits and then wait until he has mic and then re-record, because it could be kind of a cool interview. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Know what I'm talking about? Know what I'm saying? Gratex? You know what I'm saying about Gratex? Everybody likes Gratex. Even Amendum secretly bamboozles himself in a dark room over Gratex. I was making fun of the young chop, the chop. Okay, well, what the hell? We're almost at 40 minutes. Might as well just finish up here and start a new one. Thanks for watching. Wish it was, hope it was everything and more. Oh, and thanks for enjoying my mohawk.